Cal Newport is a computer science professor and author who has written several books on the topics of productivity, technology, and the intersection of the two in modern life. Some of the key themes in his writing include the importance of developing deep work habits, the dangers of technology-driven distractions, and the value of building a life centered around meaningful work and personal growth. One key idea in Newport's philosophy is that in the modern world, the ability to focus deeply on complex tasks without distraction is becoming increasingly valuable, and that developing this ability is crucial for achieving success and fulfillment in both work and personal life. He argues that the constant distractions of the digital age make it difficult to focus on the things that matter most, and that we need to actively cultivate the ability to focus and resist distractions in order to make the most of our time and achieve our goals. Another important aspect of Newport's philosophy is the idea that the things we do with our time should be meaningful and have purpose. He argues that it's important to focus on building a life centered around work and activities that are fulfilling and meaningful, rather than just trying to accumulate material possessions or pursue superficial goals. This can involve finding work that is personally meaningful or engaging in activities that contribute to the greater good, rather than just chasing after money or status. Overall, Newport's philosophy is centered around the idea that we can all live more productive, fulfilling, and meaningful lives by developing the ability to focus deeply, resist distractions, and pursue work and activities that are meaningful and purposeful. Here are a few more ideas from Cal Newport's philosophy that might be helpful to consider. The importance of building a sustainable work schedule. Newport emphasizes the importance of building a work schedule that is sustainable in the long term, rather than trying to constantly push oneself to the limit in pursuit of short-term goals. This can involve setting clear boundaries around work and leisure time, making time for rest and relaxation, and avoiding the temptation to constantly check email or social media. The value of deep work. Newport defines deep work as the ability to focus without distraction on a cognitively demanding task. He argues that this ability is becoming increasingly rare in the modern world, and that those who can cultivate it will have a significant advantage in their work and personal lives. He suggests several strategies for developing deep work habits, such as setting aside dedicated blocks of time for focused work and minimizing distractions. The dangers of technology-driven distraction. Newport argues that the proliferation of digital devices and social media has made it increasingly difficult for people to focus on the things that matter most, as we are constantly bombarded with notifications and alerts that pull us away from the tasks at hand. He suggests that we need to be more mindful of how we use technology and be more deliberate about when and how we allow ourselves to be distracted. The importance of building a life centered around meaningful work and personal growth. Finally, Newport argues that it's important to focus on building a life that is meaningful and fulfilling, rather than just chasing after material possessions or superficial goals. This can involve finding work that is personally meaningful or engaging in activities that contribute to the greater good, and focusing on personal growth and self-improvement.